Welcome to Gemara for Children. Today we are going to be reading the next piece of the Gemara inside. We're in Masechtes Bava Metzia, Daf Chaf Aleph Amud Aleph. Although this piece that we're going to be reading is relatively long, the structure is very simple. We're going to be reading the 4 questions of Rabbi Yirmiyah. In every one of these 4 questions, we're going to be comparing it to the case of our Mishnah, where an owner left behind 1 kav of grain in his threshing floor in an area that's 4 by 4 amos. And at every question we're going to ask is the reason why the owner is not going to come back and retrieve it because it's too much effort, or is it because it's not enough of a reward? Let's go inside of the Gemara. Ba'e Rabbi Yirmiyah kama. Rabbi Yirmiyah asks 4 questions. Question number 1, Chatzi kav b'shtei amos kama. If an owner left behind a half a kav of grain in 2 amos in his threshing floor, mahu kama, what is the din? Kav ba'arba amos taima mai kama is the reason why in the case of our Mishnah, when the owner left 1 kav in 4 amos, mishum denafish terchayu kama, because it's too much effort. So then chatzi kav b'shtei amos kama, in this case where it's only a half a kav in 2 amos, kevon deloi nafish terchayu kama, since is not as much of an effort, it's only half of the amount of produce, then loy mafkir lahu kama, maybe the owner will not make it ownerless. Oy dilma mishum deloy chashive kama, or maybe the reason why in our Mishnah the owner made it ownerless is because it's not significant, it's not enough of a reward. So v'chati kav b'shtei amos kama, and so too here in this case where the owner is only leaving a half a kav in 2 amos, then kevon deloy chashive kama, since for sure that's not significant, it's half the amount, it's not as great of a reward. So then mafkir lahu question mark, for sure the owner will also make it ownerless. That's question number 1. Question number 2, kabayim b'shmoina amos kama, if an owner leaves 2 kavs, 12 cups of grain in 8 amos of his threshing floor, mahu kama, what is the din? Kav ba'arba amos taimo mai, what's the reason for the case of our Mishnah when the owner left 1 kav in 4 amos? Mishum denafish terchayu kama, is it because it's too much effort? So Vav Chaf Shin, which stands for V'chol Shekain Kabayim B'shmoina Amos Kama, and for sure 2 kav in 8 amos, which Kevan Denafish Terchayu Tvei Kama, since for sure this is a lot more effort, it's double the amount of effort, then Mafkir Lahu Kama, the owner will for sure make it ownerless. Oy dilma mishum deloy chashive kama, or maybe in the case of our Mishnah, it's because it's not significant, it's not enough of a reward. V'kabayim b'shmoina amos kama, and 2 kav in 8 amos, kevon da chashive kama, since here it is significant, it's double the amount of the reward, then loy mafkir lahu question mark, maybe the owner will also not make it ownerless. And therefore, the finder cannot take it because the owner is going to come back and retrieve it. Question number 3, Kav Shuv Shemin Ba'arba Amos Kama. If an owner leaves 1 kav of sesame seeds in an area that's 4 amos, Mahu Kama, what is the din? Kav ba'arba amos taima mai kama. What's the reason in the case of our Mishnah where the owner left 1 kav of grain in an area that's 4 amos? Mishum deloy chashive kama, because it's not significant, it's not enough of a reward. But vishum shemin kama, and sesame seeds, kevon da chashive kama, since it is significant, it's worth more. Loy mafkir lahu kama, the owner is not going to make it ownerless, and he's going to retrieve it. Oy dilma mishum denafish terchayu kama, Or maybe the reason for the case of our Mishnah is because it's a lot of effort. Vav chaf shin v'chal shekain shum shemin kama, and certainly sesame seeds. Kevan denafish terchayu tfei kama, since there is a lot more effort than the case of our Mishnah. Mafkir lahu question mark. The owner will make it ownerless. Final question number 4. Kav tamre ba'arba amos kama. If an owner leaves 1 kav of dates in an area that's 4 amos, kav rimayne ba'arba amos kama. Or if an owner left 1 kav of pomegranates in an area that's 4 amos, mahu kama, what is the din? Kav ba'arba amos taima mai kama. What's the reason for the case of our Mishnah, where the owner left 1 kav in 4 amos? Mishum deloi chashive kama. Is it because it's not significant? It's not enough of a reward. So kav tamre ba'arba amos kama, 1 kav of dates in 4 amos. Kav rimayne ba'arba amos kama, or 1 kav of pomegranates in 4 amos. Nami kama also is not significant. Kevon deloi chashive kama, since it's not significant, mafkir lahu kama, the owner will also make it ownerless. Oy dilma mishum denafish terchayu kama, or maybe in our Mishnah it's because it's a lot of effort. But vikav tamre ba'arba amos kama, and 1 kav of dates in 4 amos. Vikav rimayne ba'arba amos kama, or and 1 kav of pomegranates in 4 amos. Kevon deloi nafish terchayu. Since it doesn't require a lot of effort like the case of our Mishnah, then loy mafkir lahu kama. The owner is not going to make it ownerless, and he's going to come back and retrieve it. My question mark. What is the din in all of these 4 questions? Answers the Gemara. Teiku 2 dots. Let it stand. These questions remain unresolved. And just like we had in our Mishnah 2 dots at the end of our Mishnah, so too here. After the word teiku we have 2 dots. There is no punctuation that's needed, and the 2 dots shows us that we have concluded this piece of the Gemara.